Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce deliver? She's got a good start, but
What's happening here? What's the magic? What's the routine? How is that happening?
can Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce?
What are you not telling us? How many hours do you have in a day?
Got a good start, but what?
Here is the real answer. I don't rely on motivation. I don't rely on willpower.
5 and they are away.
I simply rely on systems, structures. If you've been listening to me, you would have heard me say something, and that's a saying from Atomic Habits. We do not rise to the level of our goals. Rather, we fall to the level of our systems. Systems, structures, they help me, make me become efficient. Every single second is accounted for. Keeps me accountable for my time and other resources. I'm going to show you how I am able to read more books daily, give my best at work, and still consistently create life-changing content, all without burning out. Seriously, guys, I am not burning out. There are systems, there are structures, there are timetables. I just follow them. So the first one, how are you able to read more? How did you read 8 books in November? How have you read 45 books in 2025? Simple. A simple system and structure or tool that helps me. Audiobooks. While I'm driving, commuting, doing those school runs, my audiobooks are playing. My audiobook habit is my reading system. Simple. Remember, we do not rise to the level of our goals. We simply fall to the level of our systems. So here is how it works. During commutes, when I'm driving to work, taking the children to school, any commute, I just put on my audiobooks. Lunchtime, 20 to 30 minutes of listening. Those little habits, they do trickle, they add up. School pickups, cooking time. Also, before bed, a calmer mode also helps me to read through my audiobooks. And very importantly, I am able to pair 2 habits that I love together, walking or exercising and reading my audiobook. And this is one thing taught in the book, Atomic Habits. It's called habit stacking. When you pair 2 habits together, you are more likely to become consistent in those 2 habits. And this is how 10 minutes here and there piles up to 10 audiobooks in a month. I also currently have 2 earbuds, and this helps me listen anywhere I am without disturbing people around me. And this is the idea Atomic Habit teaches. Make the habit simple, easy, and accessible. Access, even if I'm in a crowded area, I can still listen. Earbuds is another tool or system that helps me. Make it obvious. Earbuds. Make it easy. Audiobooks. So now let's talk content. Stephen Covey talks about habit 3 in the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And he says, put first things first. And this simply translates to structuring your time along priorities, not impulses. So here is how I do it. 1, I use spreadsheets. Someone said I should be called the spreadsheet lady. Yeah, I use spreadsheets. I track finances, I track my time, I track content, I track the books I read. Spreadsheets, 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 spreadsheets. Track. It makes you efficient, makes you work like a machine without stressing yourself. We don't break any sweat here. So for content creation, I have a spreadsheet. Like I said, I track when I have a script ready, when the video has been recorded, when it has been edited, when it has been scheduled for upload. I have a system to track everything, which platforms it has gone live on. It's just there. Check. There's another book I want to read. It's called The Checklist Manifesto. And this book advocates for the use of checklists. It's in my to-read list for 2025. As much as possible, I write my scripts at a particular time frame. When it comes to shooting the content, I do them on weekends, helping me to reduce stress, especially during the weekday. And then for editing, I edit just at night, 1 hour, 2 hours before I go to bed. My content system and structure isn't about working harder.
Meters heat 5 and they are away.
It's simply about following a routine, structure, timetable, checklists. They make you efficient without burning out.
Near side! It's an incredible performance from Sha'Carri Richardson.
And finally, how I balance it all out. Here is the truth. I don't balance everything evenly. I simply integrate things intelligently. Covey's Habit 1, be proactive, from the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He teaches us to focus on the things that we can control. Focus. And what can we control? Our habits, our structure, and our intentions. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, I simply build systems around 3 principles. 1, micro progress, or what you can call atomic habits. These tiny steps compound. 5 minutes today becomes a 5-year transformation. Combine tasks that don't compete. Walking and listening. Cooking and learning. Weekends and filming. We are combining those habits. So consistency is greater than intensity. This is also seen in the book I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. Ramit says it's not about how much money you put aside or save. It's about your ability to put aside even little consistently. And that leads to compounding. The principle of compounding, the power of compounding is not about how much or the intensity, but how you consistently do it. Small, consistent actions beats bursts of efforts. Small but consistent is better than big but irregular. Try small and be consistent with it. And this is simply why I don't burn out. A little here, a little there tomorrow, and we keep building those blocks. Also, this process is simple, repeatable, structured, and sustainable. If this breakdown helped you, if it did, hit like, subscribe, and kindly share it with someone who you know is juggling so much at the same time. Also, let me know, which habits do you want to build more? Reading, content making, consistency in something? Let me know in the comment section. And remember the core message from Atomic Habits and the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You don't need more time.
They're away first.
You just need a better system.
Final.